Hello. Good evening. Welcome to the Fearless Friday chat. I am LK Scott, and I'm so excited and I'm so delighted to have some special guests in the building. Some people are nervous, but that's okay. It's okay to be nervous. It's all right. I'm gonna guide you. I'm gonna be your airplane, and you need to be on airplane mode. Um, just to plug in, tune in. If you would like to like, comment, or share, please go tap them buttons to like, comment, and share to the Fearless Friday chat. I love to interact with people that are typing in the chat. So if you want to say hey to our special Fearless Women guests, you may do so. So to let them know that you're here to support them. Somebody said Dana said looking gorgeous. So who is the supporter of Dana? Whoever that is, they said looking gorgeous. All right, let me go ahead and introduce my guest. This is Fearless Friday Chat Facebook Group Unite. I have with me the special guest of Level Up Fit. What is it? Level Up Fit Crew. As Level Up Fit crew, none other than Miss Tasha Williams. She's down at the bottom. That's her with the face glowing and the twist, just hair popping and everything.
Amen.
Next, yes, how are you today?
I am feeling awesome. I'm
You're
excited about being the opportunity to be here amongst you great women, to celebrate each other and just developing a community together. So thank you for the invite. Appreciate it.
no problem. You were actually the first person that I thought about. You give out encouraging words in level up. I almost say fit crew. You give out so much positivity, and I really thank you for that. Even though I have a group, I still need somebody else to go to so I can get poured into. So thank you.
Amen. Amen.
Our next person coming up, first of all, I met her on Clubhouse. And usually in Clubhouse, we don't really get to see each other's face. You get to hear the voice. So I get to put the face to the voice. This young lady, she pours out to the moms out here. She has a Facebook group and a Clubhouse called Mompreneurs. You may also find her on Instagram as well. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome all the way from New York, none other than Miss Shatika Williams of Mompreneurs. How are you doing today? Oh, you got to unmute yourself.
I was trying. I was having a hard time. I'm doing great. I'm super excited as well as nervous.
But you gonna be all right. Like you glowing too. Like I'm loving the fit that you got on. I'm loving the fringe shirt. Like that is like Dana said, yes, I will do the yes for you. Like you're a beautiful young lady. And then she said, somebody said, look at my Butters, Shatiqua Williams. Oh, is that your nickname, Butters? Your nickname is Butters?
Yes, that's that's my best friend Deja. She literally nicknamed me Butters like I want to say about 10 years ago.
I love that. I love that.
That's beautiful. That a 10-year friendship is something to celebrate because there's some people who don't have 10-year friendships like that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So for her to rock with you for for a decade, how about that?
Yeah.
That lets us know that she loves and she supports you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Before we
and
start,
it's amazing because I'm allowed to do it.
how you're allowed to what?
I said I'm allowed to deal with, so yeah, I give it to her.
I usually tell people if you can handle me, then you can conquer the world. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell people that if you can handle me, you can conquer the world. Like my sis on here, Miss Jeannie, she didn't like me at first because I'm so lively. I can't help it. I used to be a cheerleader, so I can't really help it. And so when I step into the room, I try to contain myself And she said, facts. I tried to contain
Right.
myself, but I be so happy and I can't help it. But once she got to know me and know that it wasn't fake, it was actually genuine, like this is genuinely who I am, then she loves me. And I want to thank her. And I might get you some Oreos later because that's her favorite food. But anyways, I'll do the shout out. Well, the first shout out I do want to give out to is I want to give a shout out to my girl Rose Simmons. I don't know if she is going to be on here, but I want to give a shout out to Miss Rose Simmons. She has helped me. She lit a fuel to my fire. Like, I am faith based. God is my everything. I love Him. And I feel like He puts people in my life for a purpose, on purpose. And I met Miss Rose Simmons through another Facebook group called Black Girls of Texas. And so, they just said, Tikwa, give me a cake. Give me a cake. That's my favorite food. Oh, I done started something. My bad. My bad. Okay.
Yes. That's what I said. Like, oh God.
Y'all, I'm just want to let y'all know I'm thrown off. Like, I get distracted easily. Okay, so let me center myself. Okay, Rose Simmons of Business Lounge Dallas. I'm putting a plug out there for my girl. When I say she has helped me learn some things about business and about networking, I want to personally thank her for that, because I got some things going on for myself. I will not tell you guys what's going on as of yet, because I want to be able to manifest it and allow it to fully develop before I even put that out there. So I want to shout out to her. But I also wanted to shout out to my boy. His name is Mr. Xavier Spriggs. He is the CEO of Positivity is Dope, and he just got married to my girl Ashley. And I just received my Positivity is Dope a hat, and I also received my Positivity is Dope shirt. They make apparel of shirts and hoodies, and that's all I know for right now. But I want to shout out to Mr. Spriggs and Mrs. Spriggs. But Mr. Spriggs, Xavier of Positivity is Dope. Go check them out at www.positivityisdope.com. If you have anything, any apparel, any jewelry you sell, any butters that you sell, y'all please let a girl know, because I love shouting out people and I love to shout out Black businesses as well. So if y'all know somebody, y'all bring them to me. I will shout them out. All right. Enough of me and enough of everything else. Let's go ahead and get into the random question game. Are you ready, guys?
I don't know. What's the question?
Right.
It's okay. It's okay. I won't bite. Don't worry. And if you guys want to join the random question game, you may do so in the chat as well. And I will make sure that we see your answers. And when I say usually, it's really fun seeing other people's answers and we talk about it. It's really fun. Are you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. What is the first thing you notice on a stranger?
Oh man. Well, because I like to smile, I notice the face.
Notice their face.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What about you, Shatikwa?
Well, now with like the pandemic, everything going on, for me, it's their eyes.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely one, because now mine used to be teeth, but now I can't see your teeth because some people don't have the nice department in their teeth, and that's the first thing I look is their teeth. But now I look at their eyebrows. I do. I look at their eyebrows now, and I'm like,
why the eyebrows?
I don't know. Or when I'm having a conversation with somebody, I have a conversation with them, and I look at their hairline.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to say your hair is busted.
Okay, I got a hairline.
But yeah, I look at people's hairline when I have a conversation with them. And I guess because that's like a focal point for me. Instead of looking at their eyes.
That's really all you can see.
Huh?
That's like really all you can see. Is literally like this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can see this, so you see eyebrows and I see your hairline. Like, come on. Dana said shoes. Deja said face. Dana said smile, and Jeannie said eyes and smile. Maya Simone said teeth. And Denise said LOL, the eyebrows and the hairline. I can't help it. I'm so sorry. And then wait, hold on. Jeannie said, so what about if they're bald? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna see your shiny head. I don't know. I don't know. Question number 2. What do you not feel guilty spending money on?
Oh, I would say self-care.
Okay. What's your self-care?
Man, I have a lot. I love massages. I love facials. I see one of my self-care is working out. Going to the gym and just, doing my weights and cardio, releasing the stress from the day. For me, that is the best self-care ever.
Miss Tasha, you saying basically you like to take care of your body. That's what's up. Hey, you taking care of your body is very important.
Yes.
And that's exactly why I'm in your group. I'm not working out, but I'm pescatarian, so I'm still living a lifestyle.
Yeah.
So what about you, Miss Shatikwa?
Mines are actually my children.
Okay.
That's the only thing. Anything that had to do with me, I feel so guilty about.
You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to them, it's like, okay, yeah, I got it. And it's like, with me, it could be a $5 shirt. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm not going to get
it. That's me. That was me today, actually. But see, I get me something, but I get London something too, so I won't feel bad. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go to Children's Place now, so then I'm gonna get London something because I just really feel guilty if she don't have nothing. So that's one of mine too. And I will also say I like to spend money on my hair. I don't care how much it is. Well, when I used to have hair, because I don't have no hair, but when I had hair, I'm gonna have to give me a nice lace front so then I can, because I kind of missed that.
And look,
I love the sharp look. I love that.
Thank you.
You in the right place.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But my husband said I can't cut my hair no more. I said okay. He said he loves it. He said he loves it. So guys, if y'all in there, he said he loves it, but he said he wants me to grow my hair back out. And he's like, that's it. I said, okay, I got that out the way. So I'm gonna grow it. Let's see. In the chat, let's see. We got a whole bunch of people. Food. A lot of people said food and they cheerings. And self-care, minding my business, not minding my business, my business. And anybody else? Tikwa, stop. You lying. If you stop lying, you take all the food from the babies. Don't you be doing her like that, Deja. Deja's gonna put you on blast.
Right, put me on blast. That's crazy.
And I do spend my money on some food because my husband, when he get home, I will have some crab legs after this is over with. I cannot wait. Crab legs is life. All right, question number 3. Do you have any strange or unique phobias?
I'll have to think.
I don't think so.
No phobias?
Yeah.
Scared of snakes?
I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like lizards.
I don't like centipedes.
You don't like what? Centipedes?
That's like, that is really a phobia. Like why I got so many legs? Why? Why?
That's the question. Why do they have so many legs? I don't understand. Y'all got centipedes in New York?
Yes. Like
Wow.
I legit be ready to leave the house. Like, no, I'm gonna see y'all because it was a centipede in the bathtub. I gotta go.
That a centipede in the bathtub? They just
Listen, I don't know. I think because the trees, like there's so many trees over here where I live at. So I feel like that's where they come from. But I don't care where they come from. Just don't end up here. Like,
just those
just stay
centipedes.
away
All right.
from. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay, centipedes. I can see that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
What about you, Miss Tasha?
Lizards, snakes, mice, any rodent. But I like squirrels. I like the squirrels. But
Like squirrels. Okay.
rats, but rats and nah, nah.
Anything in the rodent family, you not messing with.
Right.
Yeah, anybody that's me right there. Anybody in the rodent family, we're not messing with.
Yeah.
Like even my husband said he had gerbils. And talk about we should get a no, I'm not getting no gerbil. No,
Mm,
that's in the rodent family. I don't care. Hamsters,
Um,
no,
mm.
you can have that. Simone said I can't look at things with a lot of holes in it. What?
Ooh.
Wow. What does that make you nervous, Maya? Like anything with holes in it? Wow. Like is that creepy? Wow. Jeannie
Mm.
said bugs, snakes, and rats. She said yes, Maya Simone. That creeps me out. My phobia is these men. Miss Deja, I feel like I need you on my Fearless Friday chat, dear. Me and you go connect. Tell, come be my Facebook friend, and me and you. Matter of fact, just
right.
message me because I feel like that you are some entertainment for my life. So Deja, if you want to be on the
Yeah.
Fearless Friday chat, I'm putting a plug in right now. I will put you on there as laughter is the best medicine because you will have us dying. Okay,
Yes. Right.
Hilarious. I'm telling
right.
you.
Man, I can see why y'all are friends. Like she gives you life, huh?
Absolutely.
Yes. All
Love
right.
that.
Next question is how would oh Lord, here we go. This question was made for Deja. I just want to let you know that. How would your friends describe you?
Oh
So
man.
you can't
Oh
lie.
my God.
The sequel, you can't lie. Tasha, if you have anybody on there, you can't lie. How would your friends describe you?
I have to stretch my
Well,
scalp.
look, I have three friends. Right?
I'll let y'all go
See,
first.
I have three friends that are on right now.
Okay.
So you want to go first,
She
Tasha?
said, what she just
Go
said,
ahead.
I don't want to go first. She said, you gonna
My
go
head.
first.
Okay. Okay. I feel like if Deja was to describe me, honestly, I feel like she would say, like, when we first met, like, I was like the crazy friend, like, and now I've grown so much to the more like empowering friend where everything that she want to do, I'm there, like everything positive, I'm there for, like. And Dana and Maya, I feel like they would be like, oh yeah, like that's my girl, that's my go-to, that's my like me, like Dana is my business bestie, legit for everything. And I literally know that would be her thing, like, oh, you know, Bella, that's my girl, you know, she's everything empowering. So I feel like that's her and Maya's thing about me. Like, I'm very empowering. I'm like the go-to, like when it comes to business. I'm like, listen, what do you want to do? You know what? That's what we're gonna do then. So I feel like them three, everybody else, I don't really know. I can't really I can't really say. It's a lot.
You said some good things about yourself. So that's good qualities, and your friends are agreeing with you on the chat. If you're looking at the chat, your friends are truly agreeing with you, okay? Saying she's
Yeah.
always there, she's the sweetest, like that's really pretty dope. Like for your friends to
Oh,
already know what you are and you're saying it and being confident about it too.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Miss
right.
Tasha, what about you?
I would think my friends would say that I'm a person that loves to laugh. I'm very joyful. Even when I may be feeling sad, I'm that person that's gonna push you. I'm gonna set the bar high for you. You know, when you're feeling low, no, we got to get it going. You know, it's time to get up. It's time to flow. Let's do it. Um, I'm a hard worker. I love people, and that can be my weakness sometimes. Just giving myself a lot to people that that not always deserve it. So I would say that they would say that I'm a lovable person.
It's
How-
beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would agree with everything y'all just said. Like if y'all was trifling, y'all wouldn't even be on the Fearless Friday chat. I promise you. Like
Yeah.
trifling. I can't. I used to be trifling. Okay, so I'm a living
Oh,
witness, girl. Do you have time?
look, we
Matter of fact,
still
I need to write a
growing.
book.
Still growing.
Right.
Yes.
So God has brought me through a lot,
Yes.
a
Yes.
lot. Um, if I were to describe myself, is I'm a very supportive friend. I rock with you. I will tell you the truth. I don't care if you get mad at me or not. I'm going to speak my mind and tell you the real because I don't we don't have time for that fake stuff. Like if you're my
Yes. Yes.
friend, you will be mad and come back to the drawing board with me.
Yes.
But if you're mad and
Mhm.
don't stay mad, that means our friendship was null and void and wasn't supposed to be there in the first place.
Right.
I'm
I like
also,
that.
yeah, I'm also a cheerleader. So I'm the cheerleader. I will cheer you on. Very lively, very energetic. One thing about me is though, when I wake up in the morning, I sound like LeBron James, and I have to get
Ooh.
myself together. And so, people know that when you wake me up, or if you wake me up out my sleep, the beast is gonna come out because
Oh,
I need to wake
me.
myself up.
That's me. That's me.
Yeah, so no lie on that. That's the only time you will
Yeah,
feel
me
cranky
too.
in the morning. Don't talk to me. I am trying to gather my mind. Don't ask me no questions. Don't call me. Let
Love.
me get myself together before you try to talk to me. If it's an emergency,
Yeah.
a dying emergency, call me. Everybody know don't call me after 9 o'clock or even 8:30 because I'm about to go sleep
Early.
early.
That's early.
Last thing, what is the biggest lesson you have learned in your life? Oh, I had to do a serious question. I was like,
Um, it's to be original. It's okay to be yourself. And it took me a while to get there because of so many of the things that I've experienced in my life that God brought me through. It took me a while to understand who Tasha is through the eyes of God, you know, um, and who He have called me to be and what my purpose is in this earth. And once I've learned what that was, then I had to accept it first. And then I had to be me. And wherever I go, if if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Whoever I am, the light that God has on my life is gonna resonate wherever I go. And who's supposed to be there is gonna be there, and who's not, it's just not my season with them. So my greatest lesson has been accepting who I am, loving me, smile regardless of who don't like it, and keep it moving.
y'all heard Miss Tasha. Y'all better take them golden nuggets and dip them in Chick-fil-A sauce because she just dropped some gems on y'all. Like my gems are golden nuggets, even though I can't eat them, but I take the golden nuggets and I dip them in Chick-fil-A sauce because that's Jesus chicken. I just want to let y'all know that's God's chicken right there.
Uh,
All right, Miss Shatikwa, do you
I,
know I need to read the question or you got it?
no, I got it.
Okay.
I feel like mine was like my biggest lesson that I learned is that it's okay to grow. Like sometimes, you may outgrow certain people or, grow within yourself and grow away from yourself and become like, your better self. And it's okay to meet new people because that was like one of my biggest like that was just something that I just would not do. Like I'm like, no, it's okay, everybody's out to get me. Then I had to realize like, no, like that's part of growth. Like you leave some people behind, you leave some parts of yourself behind, and you grow. That's it.
Mhm.
I love that.
You know what? That's what this platform is about. I learned the same things that y'all are learning, especially, making sure that you create a place of peace for yourself and
Mhm.
ensuring that the people that need to be there will be there, and the ones who are not, it's okay to let them go. But my biggest one was what resonated with me is what Miss Shatika said when she talks about it's okay to meet new people. Like that was
Yeah.
my biggest thing before I started this. I was like, I don't want to talk to people, to random people. I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. Like I
Mhm.
just want to be in my little bubble and be with my friends, my handful of friends that I have, and I'm okay with that. Well, I really feel like God pushed me to be uncomfortable to go in a new season in my life. And when I
Mhm.
say because I'm allowing him to be the GPS of my life, things are just happening. And it's not even to where I'm doing it. I know God is doing it, and I told myself I'm gonna take my hands off of it.
Yeah.
If it's meant for
Mhm.
me, it's meant for me. It will come to you. Like even in a business, if you are allowing God to be your GPS, it will come to you. Like in little things, like just
Yes.
even seeing something. You walking down the street and you see something, and that's a something triggers, and God is giving you a vision for something.
Yes.
Or you're talking to somebody and you don't even know that you're helping them and they helping you. That's something to be grateful for. So yes, meeting new people is now for me pretty dope. I really like it now, and it's like crack to me now. I have to meet people. I have to meet people. um, yes, definitely. So I thank you guys for dropping those golden nuggets and dipping them in Chick-fil-A sauce. And Denise said, yes, it is Jesus chicken. That's why they close on Sundays.
It's
Definitely. And sometimes I'll be forgetting that. Miss Shatiqua, are you still there? You good? Uh-oh, I think she froze. Hopefully she comes back because we were having a great conversation.
Yay.
There she goes. She's not frozen no more. She's back in the game. She was in. You were
She's like, what happened to you guys?
you were in the Matrix.
so
Don't worry about it.
serious.
You were in the
And
Matrix.
it's over here. I'm like, is it me? Like, what is going on?
You almost took the blue pill. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
No,
I was like,
I got my cheeks hurting.
I'm sorry. Well,
what?
you're having a good time. Laughter is
Yes.
the best
Right.
medicine.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
yes, so now we're gonna go to our segment that we're here for. This segment is about Facebook groups unite. Like I said, Miss Shatikwa has a Facebook group called Mompreneurs, but she also has a clubhouse as well called Mompreneurs. So if you want to go find her, please, please, please go find her on Facebook Mompreneurs and Clubhouse Mompreneurs as well. Miss Tasha has her Facebook group called Level Up Fit Crew. I had to make sure. Level Up
Yay.
Fit Crew as well, where they talk about not only exercising, but they also talk about how to live a great lifestyle and also give out those positive quotes. Um, so with that being said, I have a couple questions for you guys. Oh, and I also have a Facebook group too. It's called The Scariest Fearless Woman. Basically, it's women empowerment. It's doing the same thing that these young ladies do, but we also have a twist to ours. As you see, we have mompreneurs catering to moms and other things. And we also have Level Up Fit Crew who caters to fitness and wellness. Question is, what inspired you to create a Facebook group?
Well, what inspired me originally, um, well, let's start over. Level Up Fit Crew was birthed during the COVID time when all the gyms closed, and a group of ladies that I was working out with in the gym, we decided, okay, we're not gonna let that stop us from, working out and getting together, and just being positive. So we started working out at the lake. We brought our weights. We were still, a little apart from each other, keeping the distance, but still interacting with one another. And so that's how Level Up Fit Crew came about. We went from there to Marco Polo, and we started getting a lot more people coming on. And I was like, hold up, instead of me sending the messages and trying to add them on, okay, the Lord put in my heart to do the Facebook page. And I was like, oh, kind of tiptoeing around it because you don't know how other people will receive you. But I learned, like I said, when you know what God has called you to do, you just step out on faith and just do it. And so, not knowing the whole big plan of God, just said, okay, Father, I'm gonna go and step in by faith, step in the water, and created the page. And he told me that it will be an unchained journey into divine health. And so that deals with the mental, the spiritual, and physical aspect of every individual that come into the group. It's a community. It's not just focused on women. It's also men. It's also children. So it's a community of everybody to get together, interact with one another, and just focus on just living a better, healthy lifestyle.
It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I didn't know that they catered to men and children too. Like that's pretty dope. Like I like it. I like it. Thank you so much. Thank you for creating that group and allowing people during the pandemic, to find ways to still connect with each other and still be able to work out. Dana said, reminds me of Maya's group. Y'all should connect. You heard that. Level
And
up.
also, I wanted to add to that is the name Level Up. Fit Crew just came out of, sometimes when it's time to level up, it don't always feel good. Like you said, you have to move out of your comfort zone. You have to, whenever God offers the opportunity to do something new, there's never going to just be an easy access. There's going to be some resistance that comes along, and that's just to sharpen who God has called you to be. So level up Fit Crew is all about that, putting you out of your comfort zone and leveling up and having a community there to help support you through it all.
Beautiful. Well, as you see, you're making connections right now because Miss Maya, Miss Maya just said y'all gonna connect, and I just put your name on there. Boop boop. Checkmate.
Yes, I was definitely thinking as she was talking. I was like, that definitely sounds like Maya. Like,
this is what we're here for: networking and making sure we see everybody win.
Yes.
All right, Miss Shatikwa, what you got for me? What inspired you to create a Facebook group?
Okay, well, what inspired me to create the Facebook group Mompreneurs actually was birthed during the pandemic on Clubhouse, though. I ended up, and it's so funny because I ended up connecting with Dana on Facebook, and that's who got me onto Clubhouse. And, I was nervous because I'm like, how do I, connect with people? And then we ended up like doing chats. I was like, hey, I'm gonna do a chat for moms because we're both moms. And we also, are entrepreneurs. So I was like, you know what, we're going to start, mompreneurs. We ended up putting our heads together. We started mompreneurs and we started doing like chats. And we got so much feedback from like the club, like from the chats that we were doing on Clubhouse, that it was like, okay, we ended up making the Mompreneurs Club. And then got a great following from that. And then it was like, okay, you know what? I started to realize like this is a community. Like it's so many of us out here. And there's so many moms that are not on Clubhouse, and they're not on like Instagram, but they're on Facebook. So I'm like, you know what? Okay. And then we started the Mompreneurs Facebook group. And it was just like, Mompreneurs ended up growing to something so big that was like so unexpected. It was like, it's just crazy. I'm still like amazed and still like learning every day, like something more, to do with mompreneurs to help it grow, to get it more out there. So that way we can all know that we're not alone. We're all in this together. Like we're all here to push and help each other.
That's lovely. Lovely. Especially when you have somebody to build that with and you trust to build that with. Like,
oh my gosh. Yes.
I wish that, eventually God is going to send me somebody to create this scariest, fearless woman and let it just be what it be. But we're not talking about me, we're talking about you guys. And I get excited. She said, she can't help it. She said, "Stop saying we that. That's all you queen."
Oh,
Hey, I'm y'all. This chat, I be laughing at these chats. Like it's beautiful. I love when people talk in the chats, and it's beautiful.
I love
Next,
it.
yeah, next question. How does your group look different from others?
Oh man, let's see.
Hey, that's a hard question, ain't it? Hard question,
Right.
and I don't have to answer
Um,
it.
let's see. Look, I thought I had a thought, but okay. How does it look different from others? Because it was, I won't say not because it was just birthed from, um, me being obedient to the voice of God, is because God has called me to do it. And because God has made us all unique in our own different ways, I believe that the approach that God has given me personally and going forward, and what He has called me to do, is sets apart from everybody else, because God has set us apart to all do great things, and everything that each of one of us have to put forward, on the Facebook page to help everybody is going to be unique and beautiful, because you're called to do it and you are called to do it. So I believe that's what sets it apart.
It's beautiful, beautiful. What about you?
I feel like what sets mompreneurs apart from other groups is the fact that it's like, to me, it's not a group. Like I always say, like it's a sisterhood. Like we're all here together. Like instead of me saying like, it's an empowerment group, it's more of a sisterhood, because I feel like anything and everything that the moms of the groups need, we're always all there together. If I don't have an answer, it's always someone there that always have an answer. And it's never no like, oh my God, you're bothering me. It's always like, oh, I can help. I'm willing to help. So I feel like that's what sets it aside. Like we're all here, like we're all sisters. We all love on each other. We all big each other up. That's what. So if I would have to like narrow it down, I feel like that's what it
Love
is.
it, love it,
You know
love it.
what? I was looking for you to say, I'm Shatiqua and I'm done speaking. Because on
Listen,
Clubhouse,
I was
because every time Tasha, are you on Clubhouse?
No, I was about to ask you, are
I'm
you
gonna.
on
I have invites, so I will invite
I
you
was
so you can
I
be.
do too.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So
okay,
we'll invite you so you can get on Clubhouse so you can see what we're talking about. But
Yeah.
okay,
anytime,
okay.
because we can't see each other, we are on speaker. Like it's like a speakerphone. We are speaking to a whole bunch of people, and we'll say like, "I'm LK Scott and I'm done speaking," or "I'm LK Scott and I am fearfully and wonderfully made." Like people say quotes after that or whatnot.
Hmm.
So that's how you get the attention of letting people know that you're done speaking.
It's like the party line.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
But I also think that Facebook groups are unique by their logos and also by your why. Like, not everybody has the same why as you.
Hmm.
When I go to Level Up Fit Crew, I see the butterflies, and that lets me know when Level Up Fit Crew is coming on. Or when I see mompreneurs, I see your logo of the stocks or whatnot, and I'm like, okay, that is because it has a significant of your or symbol of what
Hmm.
your brand, because y'all are a brand, what your brand is about and who you are. And I'm pretty sure y'all have mission statements and a vision statement too to go along with that. And if you don't, it's okay, because what your vision and your mission is anyways in your mind. So yeah, I just really feel like that's how people's Facebook group is unique. And also, I would say that if it was for other people, then it would have been in their mind. But because, like Tasha said, because it didn't manifest from them, it manifests from you. And we all got to stay in our lanes. I'm not going to do what Shatiqua does. I'm not going to do what Tasha does. I'm going to be in tunnel vision and do what Lauren LK Scott wants to do. Now, granted, yeah, we might have some type of same content or whatnot, but at the end of the day, it's not Tasha's content. It's not Shatiqua's content. It's not LK Scott's content. It is your content, what you do and what
Hmm.
you build. Um, and I've had to step away from from Facebook sometimes because I've gotten discouraged because I've seen people do what I do, and I'd be like, well, dang, why am I doing this for? Because that person's doing the same thing I'm doing, and I don't understand. But at the end of the day, it's not about them. It's about what you doing, and when you stay in tunnel vision and focus on what your goals and your visions are for your group, you ain't worried about that group over there. You're not worried about the group over there. You might be doing the same thing like fitness. You might be doing the same thing like other moms out there. Somebody might be doing the same thing I'm doing. It's okay. You don't see Wonder Bread and Sarah Lee Bread fighting against each other. They all getting their coins. I'm just saying, you don't see Nivea and other lotion brands out there fighting for people to get their brand. At the end of the day, they're worried about them. And that's what you got to do as a Facebook group. You got to worry about yourself. You got to worry about and focus on your group. And you can also go into other people's group and connect with those people in their group and vice versa. Like if you were to come to my group, if you're like saying, hey, sis, I got an event coming up. Can I post something about my event? Yes, you can, especially if you participate in my group. Because my thing is, if you're not participating in my group and you want those accolades, that's not fair to the other people who want that. Like it has to be where we're going in circles and we're recycling and we're helping each other out and vice versa. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what a sisterhood is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about both of us winning, both of us encouraging each other, but still having our separate things going on too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I ranted. I'm sorry.
No, that was good.
I just really needed to say that because I just get tired of people, competing against each other, and we don't have to compete against each other. There are strength in numbers, and collaboration is key for us as women. We need to learn how to create a space where we collab together and not be crabs in a bucket, because we're not made to be in a bucket. We all made to do separate things and come together as well. Balance.
Yes.
Yes. I'm looking at the chat. Maya said, what God has for you, no one can take that away from you. And if they are trying to be you, God won't let them prosper because it's not for them. You are right. And Jeannie gave an amen, but we gotta do the Generation X version of amen. Yes. That's the Generation X version. Yes.
You know what I think about when you're talking about that? I think about redwood trees because they're able to stand tall and their roots are just like 6 feet deep, but they're all connected, intertwining with one another as they're standing tall. So as groups, we have to learn to connect with each other at the root, and we can all stand tall together and shine. So I really love what you said.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Yes,
right.
You need to go ahead and write that analogy down and put it in your group. Okay, put that plug in. Okay. Next
if I remember it, sometimes things come to me while I'm talking. It's like, okay, hold on, let me go back.
You ain't lying. Facts.
Yeah.
That's the other generational amen. Facts. Facts, Pastor. I'm gonna do that one day. Facts, Pastor. Okay, I'm done. Do you sometimes feel overwhelmed ensuring you show up for your group?
Do I sometimes feel overwhelmed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course. I talked about that on a heart to heart on Monday. Is that when you level up and God bring you to another level, you on another plane, spiritual plane. And so sometimes you come under attack, and God has prepared you for it. But when the attack happens, you be like, hold up, what just, So we're women, we kind of sometimes we don't go straight to the prayer. We go our emotions are, heightened, and we get so discombobulated instead of be like, God, you know, what is going on? So sometimes that can overload you. And with me personally, I've had a lot of grief in my family that happened recently. And so that was a test for me, you know, to are you still going to do what God said to do, no matter if you're sad, no matter if you're going through grief, because he said there's nothing new under the sun. And you know, God gives to us different seasons of grieving, different season of affliction, but will you still do what I asked you to do? And so I went through that season of being tested. Tasha, are you still going to do heart to heart Monday? Will you still encourage somebody else when you are, you know, grieving or you going through pain? Will you still let the light, the glory of God shine in and through you to help somebody else? And so a lot of people don't realize a lot of those times on heart to heart, you know, I have just gone through a lot, you know, but by the grace of God and Him, you know, He takes our weaknesses and He strengthens us. And during that time, I feel His presence, and everything that I think I'm going to talk about before I get on is totally different than than writing down everything I said earlier. And so it's just I just submit to Him. And so sometimes it can be overwhelming, but I allow God to use me.
Beautiful. I love it. And see, people don't see the behind the scenes, you know,
Mm-hmm.
of what we go through. Like, we are human just like everybody else. And I would have never known that you would go through that because of your why. Because you know that you have to show up because God needs you to show up for other people. But because you also do self-care, as you said, that's how you balance your
Mm-hmm.
life. And so that's why I asked about the self-care portion, to ensure that you still had self-care in your life, but also know how to decompress, and also know how to still show up for other people. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
With me, I feel like I feel like I get overwhelmed with other stuff, and I try not, like, for instance, like I do the self-care and mental health chats on Monday on Clubhouse. And it's like I may be going through something, but I feel like once I have that chat and I help others with their problems, I just like listen, give advice, I feel better and it like when I say it, it sounds crazy, but it's like I feel like helping them is what helps me. So,
Mhm.
whatever I'm going through, is like and sometimes our chats could go on for like 2 hours. One time it went on for 4 hours. So it's like for that 4 hours, we sat on there, we helped everybody, we, did our talks and stuff. And then I'm like, wow, like, and I always find myself feeling better after.
Mhm.
So it's like when I don't do it, I feel overwhelmed. But when I do it, I don't.
Yeah, definitely. Tasha, when you get on Clubhouse, you will understand what we talking
Hmm.
about. Like,
Okay.
when you first get on there, it's a major addiction. You're like, ooh,
Hmm.
let me go to this club. Ooh, let me go to this
Oh
club. Ooh,
wow.
let me hear
Okay.
on this club. Ooh, somebody want
Hmm.
me to speak. I don't think I want to press the invite button. No, like, you're going to love it, and you'll find what we call a tribe.
Right.
You find your tribe. The algorithm will automatically put you with those people who are like-minded like you.
Hmm.
Like, you could be in a group that does positive things. There's some people who hone in on spirituality. It's all types of different things in the clubhouse that will benefit you, even business wise,
Hmm.
networking, talking with people, like making
Everything.
Wow.
making your foundation grow a little bit more if that's what you need. Yeah,
Hmm.
clubhouse is for you. But I could agree with both of you guys about showing up for other people. Sometimes I'd be like, I do not feel like doing motivational nothing right now. Like, I don't even want to motivate myself. I just want to lay in my own self bed and mind my own self business because I don't even want to go to work right now. But at the end of the day, I know that someone is looking for that motivation to push them through. And I told myself, God, it's not about me. I'm a servant for your people. And that's what I love to do. I love to serve others. And if it's not about serving other people, I don't want to do it. But sometimes the servant gets burnt out, and we have
Mhm.
to tell ourselves, stop. Go take an hour, go take a day, go take a week to decompress yourself, because sometimes we need that, because we're always thinking about people, especially when we're start have a service heart. We're always thinking about people. We're always thinking
Mhm.
about what is something I can do to help others. But at the end of the day, we got to find out what helps ourselves too.
Yeah.
And if we can't help ourselves, if we are empty, we can't pour into an empty cup. So
Yeah.
showing up for other people is hard sometimes, but at the end of the day, when you know you have an assignment, gotta do it.
And
Absolutely.
mhm.
Not
Yes.
out of excitement. Like the it's not out of excitement now, because there's a difference between excitement and actually having joy doing it. When you're
Yeah.
excited about it, that's a temporary thing. You get
Yeah.
excited about a
Mhm.
lot of things, that's temporary.
Mhm.
Permanent is having joy through
Mm.
the whole thing while you're doing it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
So Denise said we need a women's conference. Girl, you ain't lying. Do we need a virtual women's conference?
That's
Like,
nice. Yeah.
and then she said I need to meet all y'all in person.
Denise
Okay.
is amazing. Like if you
Okay.
meet her, you're gonna love her.
Oh
Okay.
well, Denise, we're gonna be Facebook friends. Don't worry. I'm gonna find you, Denise, the realist. She says she's
Oh,
the
Right.
realist. Okay. And she also said those chats had definitely helped her. So that's really good that you're helping
Mhm.
people with being servants. That's what our Facebook groups are about. Um, Last question. On your journey to personal growth, what is one thing you have to realize you need to keep going? And I think we already honed in on that, but I want to make sure that we really hone in on to that.
you have to stay connected to the source, and that source for me is God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you wake up in the morning, your first thing to do is God, thank you for being alive.
Yeah.
Right now, my sister, she was in a major car accident, and she's in a coma in the nursing home. And so my first thing is to always thank God, because you never know, when you're gonna take your last breath. You never know what's gonna happen next. So you want to give yourself away to Him in the morning and let Him fill you with what you need for that day. And God, He's gonna direct you. We just have to be open and have that spirit of expectancy for what He has to bring, no matter what it is, and to give Him the glory, because we don't see the big picture. He shows us parts. He wants us to trust the parts that He showed us when we wake up. So mine is just being connected to the source, and trusting God no matter what.
Beautiful.
Everything Tasha said. Everything. Not nothing taken from it, nothing added. Literally. Like she hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with her on that. Like you got to be connected to the source and be connected to the right source.
Yeah,
Because
Right.
sometimes you can connect yourself to some sources that you didn't even know you didn't. You go, oh, I didn't. I'm sorry, my spidey senses did not tell me that we wasn't supposed to be connected, because there are sheep's and wolves clothing. I mean, wolves and sheep
oh,
clothing.
Yes.
Hey, and you
come
got to be
on.
careful
That's a
um
whole show by
of
itself.
people. Yeah, no lie. I've met people, and I could tell that you want something from what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Not You're not genuinely here for me.
Mm-hmm.
You're here for an agenda, and I don't have time for all that. Like nobody has time for that. I'm pretty sure that you guys have been through that, a
Yes.
situation where people see what you're doing, and because
Mhm.
they want to see, they're not in it for they're in there for a spotlight. They're not in there
Mm-hmm.
for what really is the agenda that God has for you.
Yeah.
And we got to be really careful of that, because
I call them monitors.
hmm
And what you got to do for monitors, you just have to block them.
Right.
That's it. You can't give everybody access to you. I always think about I think of it as a passcode, right? When we go into log into our apps or log into our bank account, we have to put our password in. And I think of friends like that. You don't allow access into your personal space with everybody, because
Mm-hmm.
give them that passcode. What's going to happen? They have access to your
Right.
personal information. And everybody is not meant to have access into your life. There are people that are there to monitor. There are people that are there to be midwives. God bring everybody into your life for a reason. And so, before we give the access to the new people, like we was discussing earlier, you have to discern, like, what is this person purpose in my life? Is are they here to encourage me, to lift me up? What is it that I need to do for them? Or are we here to sharpen each other? Like, what is my purpose in their life? And so I always look for that. God, what is their purpose in my life in this season? So I'm very mindful of monitors.
Bravo.
Yes.
I'm excited for you guys. Well, that not conclude yet. Hold on, I got to read the chat real quick. You sent me a request, Denise? Okay. Hey, Denise. Okay. She said, yes, you have to give him thanks to God and don't take time for granted. You're right, because time is valuable. Maya said, ooh, I picked on that real quick with people. And then Denise said, Alexa, block the haters.
I love that. Oh
Alexa, please block the haters.
I love that.
I like that too. Thank you, Denise, for that.
Yes.
All right. We gotta make sure people can connect with you. Tell them what you do, because I know y'all got some stuff cooking. Tell the people what y'all do, what your name is, what you do, and if you want to do shout outs to somebody, you may do so. You got this. This is y'all moment to shine. So if anybody forget, if Shatikwa or Tosh forget any of y'all, charge it to their heads, not their heart, because they really love you. Okay, so be careful with the name calling. I just want, because people, they be butthurt. Like we don't need to. Sorry. That's why I try not to name call too much. Go ahead, Miss Tasha.
I feel like I need a microphone. You just hyped us up right quick.
Hey, boom, 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 boom. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Well, if you want to check me out, you can go to my personal Facebook page at Tasha. That's TOSHA Williams, or you can check us out at Level Up Fit Crew. You can just go to Level Up Fit Crew group page, and I will let you in. Right now, I'm right with you with God developing some new things for me personally, business wise. Tomorrow that I need to take headshots and all these different things going on behind the scenes. So I'm excited about that and bringing that forward. So come on, check me out so that I can definitely add you to my business page once that gets started.
Yay, I'm excited for you. I can't wait. I told you I'm gonna be the cheerleader. That's what I do. I put Tasha William instead of Williams, so that's an S at the end, guys. My bad, that was a typo. You know how you I can't wait till somebody else be on the side to speak for me. That'd be tight. But I ain't got that type of money like that, so I got to do it by myself. And that's all right.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yes. All right, Miss Shatikwa, what you got for us?
Okay. My name is Shatikwa Williams. I am the founder of Mompreneurs Club on Clubhouse, Twitter, and Instagram and Facebook. I'm also the owner of Le Fashion, which is a women's boutique. I'm aiming to make it a one-stop shop boutique for women. I have whole family in the back. Okay.
Your family better represent you.
The little one just want chocolate milk. She don't care about me. I'm also putting together a mompreneur self-care like little treatment, just like a little spa day for one day, like so we can just get together and actually meet and do our self-care day because
In New York,
I love that.
it's gonna
I'm
be
low-key hating.
From the
You
Fort
need to
Worth,
make this
Texas.
nationwide. Mompreneurs of Texas. Mompreneurs of
but
Yes.
look,
Yes.
wait, see, it's funny that you say that because last night me and Maya were talking, and we're actually gonna put together a mompreneur slash who is she event. And it's funny because Maya is actually in Arlington. Right.
Oh,
Maya, you in Arlington?
that's
Oh
cool.
my God, Maya! I got to see you, Maya. I got
And
to
we're
see
doing
you.
something for we're also doing something in Florida as well. So like I don't know all of the places that we're doing because we were just talking about it last night. Like we were on the phone. We were like, oh yeah, let's do this. And then I'm also the owner of Better Bundles, which is my hairline.
Better.
Yes.
Awesome.
Better Bundles with a Z instead of an S. And that's on Instagram as well. That's why Dana was in the comments like, yes, Bella could get you the lace front right, girl.
Okay, well then, I will make sure. You said better or Bella?
No, Better Bundles.
Okay.
BETTER BUNDLEZ.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I tune in because I'm gonna need a hairline. Well, I got one, but I need a
I
fake
cannot.
hairline.
You're gonna have me conscious of my hairline now.
Don't start looking like all right now. See, I got on my hat because the hairline ain't right now. So yeah.
That's okay. That's all right though. That's because our hair is universal. We can be
Right.
long one day, short one day, have braids one day. Like
However you feeling.
I be tripping my coworkers out. They be like, I didn't recognize you. Yeah, because I'm a chameleon. I can just
Right.
guess anything.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Well, this is our segment. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Shatikwa and Tasha, for tuning in and pouring out your heart to us. I really appreciate you guys. If y'all ever want to come back, we can come back to the
of
drawing board
course.
and you can just,
I really enjoyed it. Really
thank
Yes,
enjoyed
me
you.
too. Me
it. Yes.
too.
Thank you guys. Okay, let me go ahead and plug in my stuff. My name is Lauren LK Scott. I am the founder of the Facebook group The Scariest Fearless Woman. So if you would like to go join in my Facebook group called The Scariest Fearless Woman, you may do so as well. I am also on Instagram and Twitter. That's at LK Scott Fearless. That's Instagram and Twitter at LK Scott Fearless. I am a resilience coach and consultant. So stay tuned for that. If you would like to, I also am a blogger. So if you would like to go on my website, www.thescariestfearlesswoman.com, that's where you will see my blogs. And I think that's it for me. Anyways, y'all stay fearless in these streets. It is the month of April. So when I say April, it's April flowers, bring May showers, water your seed. Whatever you decide to do, water your seed. That goal and that dream is not supposed to be hidden inside of you. God put it in there for a reason. So go ahead, water your seed, plant it, and I promise God will be rooted and deeply rooted inside so much that He will manifest all the desires of your heart and even bigger. This is LK Scott. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. May 8th, we will be hosting a Fearless Mother's Day extravaganza at the Business Lounge Dallas. And what it includes, of course, I'm a feed y'all. Y'all know we got to get the nourishments going. Not only will you be fed, not only will there be a tree table, not only there will be a photographer, but you will also will get your exclusive Scariest Fearless Woman 60-day journal with that. So if you want that journal, you better come out, and you will also get a swag bag to come along with it. So
Awesome.
if you would like to come and you would like to fellowship with other women, come out. There's only 25 spots because you know why? We still in a pandemic. You gotta be safe. All right,
Yeah.
guys. So we're off. Tuning in, signing off, saying good night.